Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of gear sitting on the table here in front of me. This gear is what I use to pack my winter survival backpack. When I go out to the wilderness in the winter time, either by snow machine or for a winter hike, this is the stuff that I take in my survival bag. Start off, we got my thermal underwear. Got Stansfields, tops and bottoms, very thick, very comfortable. I've got Smart wool socks, nice and thick, very comfortable as well. Balaclava for those winds when they get pretty brisk. And also I can fold it up and use it just as a toque. Also a scarf. Now that's it for clothing. Let's just take that just in case I need it, and I'm going to put it into a dry bag. Also, I'm taking toilet paper, some carabiner clips, a compass, some flagging tape. If I venture off a trail, I can use the flagging tape to get me back on. I got my Spot Gen 3 GPS locator. I have duct tape. And I have some ice picks. I use the ice picks when I'm crossing a lake, either on my snow machine or walking across. I'll hang them around my neck so they're readily available. And if I happen to fall in, pull them out and crawl myself out of the hole. Otherwise, I'll just stay together like this, and that's it. Also have my Leatherman multi-tool in case anything needs fixing. Got some pliers, some cutters, miscellaneous tools, a little screwdriver, a little knife, that kind of thing. Very handy. I've got 2 candles in case I have to spend the night someplace and I need a little bit of heat. I use the candles for that. I got a container with extra batteries. I've got my emergency blanket. I've got a glow stick. I'll use this in case I break down or on a lake or something, or close to shore. If anybody going by, I'll break this out and try and flag them down for assistance. I got some storm-proof, weatherproof matches and a couple of lighters that I'll throw in the bag. During the day, the sun gets a little bit too bright. I take out the sunglasses so that I can block that glare from the snow on the sun. The snow on the sun. Block the glare from the sun on the snow so I don't get blinded. And here I have baling wire, chicken wire. Got it wrapped up in some duct tape right now, so when I do pack it, an end doesn't come out and poke through the bag. See what else I've got. Oh, let me pull this out. I've got my pot for cooking. Melting snow if I need any more water. My Snow Peak spork, titanium spork. And here I've got some hot chocolate, apple cider, a couple different teas. I've got some honey lemon, black forest tea. I like to stop often enough there when I get cold and make me a pot of tea, warm up. Also, I have my cold steel leather neck knife. That'll be on my belt. And also a fire steel. Now this one I'll have inside the bag, but I also carry one in my pocket as well. Have a headlamp in case it gets stuck out at night. Got my cordage, the bag to put it in. Got a cup to drink the tea with. And one bag of Mountain House, freeze dried. This is vegetable stew with beef. I'll only use this, eat that if I absolutely have to. An Nalgene bottle I'll fill with water before I leave the house. And then I got my shovel with a telescopic handle. You never know, get stuck with the snow machine. I have to dig myself out of the slush a little. And my Holtzford's axe. It's a good axe. And I think, also I carry in a bag would be some dry birch bark. Also some lint from the dryer. There's no shortage of that around here, so I'll keep that. Put that in the tube, toilet paper tube, and use that to start the fire if I can't find anything dry around me. I think the only thing I haven't touched on is my first aid kit. First aid kit, got some bandages, got some gauze pads, Tylenol for those headaches, and another bandage. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it's a nice tension. It'll tighten itself up and stick to itself. Very useful. And there's this another emergency blanket in here in case I need it. Dropping everything here. And that's my first aid kit. Should have everything in there that I need. If I need more, then I need to get out and get to the hospital. I think I've touched on everything. Now, the bag that I put this in is right here. It's a black diamond H2O bag. I used it all last year to carry all this gear, and it worked out quite well. And it's pretty rugged. Now when I'm out in the snow machine, or even hiking through the bush, I'll always carry my snowshoes. 16 by 30 bear paws. And I've got the lamp wick bindings on them, which I find a lot easier to use, getting them on, taking them off. And that pretty much covers it. Now if there's anything here that you think that I've missed out on having in my my emergency bag, leave me a comment and let me know. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. This is only my second winter of having the survival bag and doing winter tripping. Alright, now I'm ready to put all my stuff into my bag. So, for me, the way I'll pack up the bag is I'll put my clothing in it first, right at the bottom, because this is what takes up the most room. Then, I don't know if you can see here, I got an inside pocket which I put my folding saw, and my snare wire. In that pouch also I'll put my flagging tape, my Leatherman, and my duct tape. After that's in there, I'll put in what I've done here is I use this dry bag to put all the smaller stuff that might end up down right at the bottom of the pack without, you know, have a hard time finding it. We've got carabiners, fire steel, batteries, compass, things like that, that if and when I'm looking for them, I can just pull out this dry bag and find them easily instead of having to dump everything out. So, tuck that in there. I'll tuck in my fire starting birch bark, my cordage, my pot, and then the lid on the inside. I got another pouch. Here I'll put my ice picks, and that's about it for now in there. In the top lid on the outside, that's where I'll put my first aid kit, so that I don't have to open up the bag and dig through and find it. It's right on top for quick and efficient use. And for now, since I'm not going out right now, I'll just take my my Spot Gen 3 and put it on top. Before I take off on a trip, I'll pull it out, clip it to the outside of my bag or to my belt loop here. And then I'll finish packing it up. Put in my tea, my freeze-dried meal, toilet paper, sunglasses, tuck my cup in there, my Nalgene bottle, which I'll fill up before leaving, and my knife. Well, I was going to put it inside, but I'm going to keep it on the outside. So we'll just close this up. There's a couple of clips on the side. Just clip them up, tighten them up a bit. And there we go. Now, for my axe, I will put it right on front. There's a little pocket right here. That's where the head of the axe will go. I just tuck that in like that. A strap right here, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then the Velcro strap here. Clip it there. It's good to go. Same on the other side is where I'll put the shovel. Got this unclipped. Wrap this around the shaft at least a couple times. Clip it. Tighten it up. I'll go to the other side, the other clip. Do the same thing, wrap this strap around the shaft a couple times. And then I'll tighten it up. And there we go. Now, also, where did I put them? There we go. My snowshoes. Now they'll fit right on top. And then I'll pull this rain fly out, or rain guard, whatever it's actually called. It's just a thin vinyl piece. Put the snowshoes on. Put it through where the feet go. And then I'll take it to the back, and then it just clips onto these loops. That, and like so. But now they're kind of loose on there. They're not really going to stay that easily. So what I'm going to do is I take some paracord, and I got a couple of loops that are on the pack. I'll just feed that through. Set those there. And then I'll feed them through on the snowshoes. I'll just tighten it down a bit, just enough to this. It's not going to move around. And then I'll just use a half hitch, and I'll do it again to keep them right there. Now, this cord is a little long, but that's okay. I usually end up tying something else on top anyhow. And there we go. There is my completed outdoor survival pack. So now my knife, I'll just take it for now, and I'll clip it on the handle in the back. And when I take off on the trip, just take this off, put it on my belt, and I'm ready to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave any comments you like, share, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.